online. Refresh the page. Okay. Come on. Still showing us offline.
Get ready, 'cause here I come.
Right, finally. Took time for it to come up, but here we are. Now, let's see where we go today. Right, just check here. Output low, stream that. Right, have to come back later. It's given me a warning that the stream bitrate is a bit low, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, looks like we're back again. Let's just check. They seem to be happy with that. Increase the bit rate a bit. Right, now today in the game we're with our newer character Buck Rogers, and he's only about a few sessions old, so we're going to go out adventuring with him and see where we end up. But to start off, we're going to make certain that we get all of his buffs, his daily buffs up. So we're going to make certain that we eat first of all to get our food buff. So see our food buff up there. The next thing we're going to do is go to the blessing fountains to get our blessings, or pray to the gods. There's a couple of fountains in the game. There's 4 in this town. Say for this character I use this one here, Devotion of Justice, which has just given us cut down the chance of fizzle on our spells, seeing as it is a character that uses magic. And then the other thing to help this character is the Devotional of Truth, which has just given us 5 on intelligence, so that's helped our focus for casting spells. Let's go out into the world. Please feel free to ask questions in chat. And not bank. Let's go to Novia. Go out into the world. See where we end up. Here's a website called Sota Maps, and it's not in-game map. This is a page you find on the internet, and I'm looking to go to Blood River. Now at the moment we're over here, so we've got to do a bit of a run round. We could go through the passes, but that is a bit too hard for this character, so we're going to take a path round. So if we go back to the game, and here we are on the overview map, and as I say, a bit of a walk because the game is rather vast, but you get to know your way around the map after time. So follow the paths to move quickly. Nice quick jog. Here we find Upper Fortress, which was changed in this iteration, which is R39. They're always changing the scenes as we go on. Up here, just have a quick walk up here. It's one of the passes, but they are 5 skull, so a bit too much for this character. So we take the long path till he gets better. Just like I'm missing town names. Oh no, there's you, which is story plot in there. Carry on. Now going down the other side. can see, quite a lot of content in the game. See the other coast. Here's a town called Harvest, where they're going to add more content in there shortly. And we're going to go down the other side. Nice long walk today. But I'll try and show you items in the game as we're going round. Over here we find Vedantis foothills, where there's a mine in there. And just make certain I'm not getting lost. What's that? Let's have a look in here. Not been in here before, so be a bit of a surprise for you and me. See what we find. Right, it's just which way? Left or right? Let's go right. See what we can find. What level was it? Just better check. Good. 2 skull. We should be able to survive in here. We hope. Find out. Here comes the first hit. That's prerequisite. Punch. He's down. Let's just see where the others. See how we do with the others. Ranged ones. So I'm just right clicking to dismantle the tiles. Ranged one. Can't seem to get one. There we go. Mind you, it's down to my choice in the deck building. Let's get a bit closer. Attack from somewhere. Oh, there he is. And move in a bit. Use some of these close spells. There we go. Pick up the bow. Good for scrapping if you don't want to sell them. Then nice spider silk staff, again good for scrapping. Helps your carpentry skill. Rusty hammer. See what else we find. Now, what's up here? I thought it might be skeletons. Goes. Nice bit of combat. It's using an item that will help our focus regeneration. We'll just do the heal. Because we took on food, it means that we will recover faster. Got the nice bits. Ah, here's a lowly human. There it goes. Just want to check my skills, because we don't have much fire. Got to get that to level 40, then we can get this one here. We ought to put that in as well. Not to worry, can't train on too much at this level. If you find yourself training too much, your experience pool drops, so it's best to specialise in one area at a time. Choose the range. Lowest we got. Moving on him. Back. Use ranged. Another one. Mouse. Oh, two. Let's take this one. It's a nice attack on there. And our friend up here. Oh, not getting. Got to target him. And a skeleton. I think that would be too much for me. So let's get back and recover. Then go back in again. Oh, just thought we were going to get a chance to get him. Not to worry, we'll be back. Corpse. Let's go up and find him. One over there. Oh, I think we might have drawn too many. I think some of them are reset. There we go. Change it to that one. there. Use our enlightenment buff. Pick up a bit of strength. More loot. And we'll move in slowly. Get prepared. Here they come. Do is not die. There's a skeleton coming in. Another one down here. There we go. Looks like it's a good area for this character. Let's see if we can get... Oh. He's reset. Let's try and take on these two. Go. Nice bit of combat. Just picked up a potion there. Potion of health, which will recover 50 to 100 health. Might be more helpful later in the game. So. The other corpse. Right, let's try and go in again. Now there's a skeleton somewhere. There he is. Just wear him down a bit. Back, I'll do a reset. Targeted. There we go. As I say, skills you want to skill up as much as you can. It's the strength, the health, and then all the others are as the character increases. So if you always make certain you're training these two, because those are a carrying ability, and if we're using a bludgeoning weapon, we're hitting things which we're not with this character, then it means we'll hit harder. That's what I mean with the archers. Keep on running away. Let's get some. That's why it's handy if we can get the. There was another one over here. ranged ones first. Yeah, I think we'll have to go in. Use the others. Now get the ranged ones. Not to worry. It's a nice loot load. Another larger loot load. Right, let's come out of combat. When you're out of combat, you'll recover faster. And use enlightenment, strength. So the enlightenment helps the focus grow. Oh, respawn. It's just there he goes. See what he had. Nice two-handed sword, some gold, and corpse wax. See if we can get any further. I can hear somebody else. There he is. Somebody behind us. Quite a few. Let's just stay in as long as we can. Not too bad. Somebody behind us. Time to run. Let's get recovered. Oh. Surprise attack. There we go. Rusty hammer. Let's get some recovering going on. Let's see what that one is. Oh, that's increased our intelligence level. Which has just increased our focus level. Be able to stay in combat longer. There he is. And some ranged ones. Looks like we're getting better. Here comes our next victim. Go in. Off he goes running away. Ranged. That's another one. Let's go in on him. goes. Pick up all the loot. Let's see what's respawning over here. Pick up some loot before it resets. Now, up in the top right hand corner, you'll see we've just got a symbol that says we've become over encumbered. Now, the effects are negative effects, of course, and in this case we've got movement rate slower, dexterity is slower. So it means that will affect our fighting, since we're using magic. As you carry more, then effects get more and more. So I've got to find somewhere to sell the items or to craft them down. Let me think. Which will be the quickest? Right, if I use the recall, that will take us back to our house, which is where I'm bound to. And why is it not letting me do it? Ah, we can't do it because we're carrying too much. Now I've just used the strength spell, which has given us a strength buff for 1 minute and 14 seconds, which has now meant we can carry a bit more. So now we can teleport to our friends that we might have, with somebody in Owl's Head here, but I'd rather teleport to Bay Luminaire, and we can see him straining away, and there he goes. So teleporting is always a helpful way of getting around the map. We were over in this area, we had to walk all the way around, and we just used the teleport to jump straight back. So you can see how using the spells in the game can be very helpful for getting around. There's a nice sound there, which is a bug in the game, which hopefully they'll take out next version of the game, which should be in a few days. But we've just teleported back to our property. What we'll do, we'll see what we can do with all the loot we're carrying. So we've got some broken staves, some wands, some other items. Show you what we can do with them. So here is a crafting area. So they're found throughout the world, items. And we'll salvage these. And out of those items we got some metal scrap and some wood scrap. Wood scrap is used to make pulp, which you can then make the teleport scrolls, and metal scraps can be used to help you use less raw ore when you're smelting. So that's some of the things you can do. Let's just take a few of these low level items, and also when you're using a station, you're leveling up on the station. So just salvage those bits. See if there's any more low level items. No. So we'll just take what we got. You'll notice that we're not over encumbered now. So what we're going to do, there are some merchants here, but if you've got weapons, it's best to take them to the specialised traders. Now fortunately, from where we are, we can go straight to central Brittany, where there's some good weapons trainers, or traders. So, just enter the world. So if you do like the video, please do click on the subscribe. As you can see, I do lots of content, and you'll be notified when new content comes out. Also, you'll find a link to my Facebook page, so you can leave comments in there. There we go, nearly there. Let's get back to the game. Good. Here we are in central Brittany. Let's put a bit of light on, since it's night time. There is a day and night cycle in the game, and 1 hour in the game is 1 day in the world. Now here we have a blacksmith who gives good prices on weapons, so we're going to sell our other items. I mean, the more strength you get, then the more you can carry. Sell that. Keep the spider silk. We'll need that for spells later on in the game, as well as the other items. What did I just put in? Metal scrap, garlic. Yeah, I'll sell that. Now the corpse wax is used in one of the scrolls, I believe, or something. A poison, creating poison in the game. And we're just going to gain 364 gold. So we'll sign. It's got us a lot more weight we can carry now. So we're just passing another crafting station. also see the town crier, which you can bind to if you want to. And also in the game you get public vendors, which are like auction houses. But these are players which place these items for sale. Sometimes it's good just to see if there's something that you'd like to buy. It's like if you can't make the scrolls and you can buy them. It's easy to make them. In my videos you'll see how. So here you see somebody doing 850, 525, both are too high. Some nice ones down here, but my other player is crafting at the moment, so I will change the ones we have when that player has crafted better ones. So it's always worth checking out the vendors. I'll just head back out into the world. Going back onto the map and over here. See how long this one takes. I think the servers are getting busy. So if there's anything you'd like me to do in the game, you can just put it into the description below and I will attempt to do it. Any questions I will always answer. There now. Here we are. Right. I'm going to see how we fare in a level 3 skull. It might be a bit too early. We need to test ourselves, so we will try the new area in upper 40s. They're similar challenges that we saw in the last place. Those are magics. It is a level 3 skull, so we can see how we fare. If we don't fare too well, we'll go back and try the 2 skull, 1 or 2 skull. If you're actually going into a place that's too high, you'll use too much of your focus on spells than what you'll get back until you train them up. So it's finding the best level. At the end of the day, it's all about the fun of the game. So, I know there's some normally over here. I'll get prepared for combat. I don't want to draw too many. Come out, wherever you are. There he is. So you can see that it's all red to me. See how it goes. All should be easier. There you go. And as you can see, we've just leveled up in health. So it's given us a little more on the red health bar. good. Means we'll be able to stay in the fight longer. And we'll skin the corpse, see what we get. There we go. Got wolf carcass, so we can butcher that for meat. Wolf heads for crafting. Animal hides for leather. Let's see what else we can pull. Just get my bearings, because I know there's a camp up here. Where are you? Okay. Let's carry on up. There are some catapults up here. These are nasty. See if we can wear him down a bit with some range spells. These are rather loud, these creatures. There we go. See what we get. Rusty axe and some skull. And gold. Let's just recover. Now, got to stop these catapults, I guess. So I'll go up, let him take me. Then he runs off. Let's just see if we can. So I think when we die. Yep. Got an archer behind us, that's why, and we died. It's a little bit too hard for us. Not to worry. When you die in the game, your weapons and armour take a small amount of damage. You also lose some cold experience. So you don't want to do it too often in the game. Now these are the annex which you resurrect at. And you get a little penalty when you die. The first one is just a penalty to not die again. The second one gets severer, and severer. It's like if we died again, we would have to wait longer to resurrect. So, it's not the best thing to do in the game. Let's find a better level for the character. But you do need to test yourself from time to time, so you know you can move from one area, skull level, to another. Here we go. Back in the overworld. And a bit of light. We're not going to perform place and see what else we can find. Follow the path round. Let's have a look in here. Mariah Overlook. Looks like it's only a one skull instance, but I've not been in here myself. So a bit of exploring for all of us. Here we go. Oh, snowy. We start off with wolf. Let's just encourage him. We should be able to last him here quite easily. But we can have a look round. See what we find. This will be one of the areas if you are a new character you should be able to adventure easily. This is really a two skull character. There we go. Bit of loot. Let's look around. like there's much in here. Right, let's go and find something else. Here's a one skull. Let's see what else we can find. So if you'd like to buy any add-ons or the game itself, if you click on the link below, it'll take you to Market Dragon's game site where you can purchase the game or any of the add-ons, and a portion of the payment that you make will go to me to help the show. Right, let's see where we'll go now. Carry on through. Just put right over the other side of the map now. Now this is a town called Point West. It's under siege at the moment, and it's just left the siege, but you'll find sieges around the map. Those are special instances. See if we can find more content. Bandit over here. This is one of the random instances in the game, but they can be good for harvesting. So let's see how we do. These are some of the first things they come across normally. As a more advanced player with advanced characters, they can be a pain, but you always get the option of running out of them. You don't have to complete them, but if you do, there's normally good harvesting. Now we'll look at his level, or his ability level, 282. You can see we're a bit lower, but we have extra abilities. We'll just see how we go. If we don't fare too well, which it doesn't look like we are. Nope, we don't want to die again. So we're just going to run straight out. As you can see, you don't have to be afraid of them. If you can do them, then there's plenty of harvesting in them. So it's good if you're a new player. There are some which are a lot easier. Here we are, again on the map. I'm just a bit lost at the moment, so I'm just going to find a town. So I can get me bearings. Now there's a swamp here, which is too high for us. I think that's a 3 or a 4. Looks there's 2 skulls on the ground, so that'll make it a 3. Got West End seems we're a bit lost, is we're going to go to SOTA maps. Just type in west. Then hopefully, there we are, West End. That tells us where we are on the map. So, there's that. Scrolling a bit. I think that was the place we were going to go. It's a tier 3 forest. And we are West End, so... Right, I think I've got my bearings now. So let's go back to the game. And there should be a path up here. As you can see, using the resources of SOTA map, it can help you get around. But if you get totally lost, you can always use recall. It's up here, or down here, whichever way you look at it. There it is. Blood River Forest. See if we can find a way in. There we go. Let's see if we can do this one. SOTA maps. If we find it hard in here, there's something a little bit further down. Nice forest scene. A lot of them are very similar. So you'll find there'll be a tier 1 skill that'll be like a tier 5. As you can see, it's orangey red to us, which means it's a lot harder for us to fight. But we'll see how we go. Which is quite the opposite of the last area we were in, where they were too easy to fight. We had to worry about our pooled XP. Here, the creature will give a lot more points, so we can use a lot more hit points. And just have a look at the pooled XP. So we've got 5,762. You do have crafting XP as well, but at the moment you don't have to worry about it. You can train everything and not have to worry at the moment. Might change, but let's just have a quick look at our spells. Got 22. Stop training on this one so we can emphasise on these. Then we're doing a bit of sun, which we're emphasising on this, and earth. 33 on that. Once we get that, we can move down the tree once this gets to level 40. So let's see what else we can find. Don't want to run too fast because we don't want to get surprised. I heard there's 2 wolves here. Might have to use some tactics. Let's use the air to blow them back. There goes one of them. if we can run around a bit. Use some range spells. Health. Someone give me some ranged. There we go. He's nearly down. He's been damaged by fire all the time. Nice challenge. Not dead yet. There he goes. Nice bit of combat. As I say, have to learn the best way to fight. Let's get ourselves recovered. Just went up a level. There we go, we can start to skin now. If we hadn't taken the food, we would have been dead. So the other buffs are helping. There is a buff you can get to increase your strength from the fountains. There's one wolf. Let's skin the other one. See what rewards we get. Another wolf head and some animal hide. Again, the hides are used to make leather. Now, this scene, always have some humans in this area. There's a lot of them. And there's a bear. And I don't want to take on a bear. Good, the bear's going back. Here's an archer. Hopefully it'll give us some range spells. Don't really want to draw too much. Let's see if we can pull him back a bit. Especially seeing as he's on fire. Let's just use the range. I think we can go in now. Here we go. Gonna have to be very tactical at the moment. Let's see what else we can find. There's a ruffian. Just pull back so we don't draw to anybody else. Use some of our range spells. Blow him back. Let's just push him off now, because he's not going to run away. Down with the wind. There we go. Bit of loot. Bit of rear cover. Use the strength. Help us in combat. There we go. See who we're going to take on next. Seems strange when they're up here, they won't attack you. Let's see if we can pull them. See if we can pull them off, I guess. so it's a little lower because the level 3 skull is just a bit too hard for this character. So let's go back onto the map. Don't want to die too many times. Want to get the character leveling. Bearings again, down the path. So I think this is some of the storyline content in the game. It's Ryan Fisher, or Fishborn, another character. This is a 1 skull instance, so it should be okay in here. I've not been in here. Bit of exploring for us all. See what we find. Have a quick look around. There's some harvesting options. Oh, looks like some baddies. Little camp. Now we might be interrupted. Here we go. Again, it's a 1 skull instance, so it shouldn't be too bad. One down. Go and deal with our friend over here. There we go, should be enough. There he goes. There we go. Go back. Harvesting first, because there are some unscrupulous players. They can see you're fighting in the area, then they'll come in and nick the resources. Not everyone's like it, but there are some. Loot that. Just have a look round. See what else there is. Now the tree up here, the red leaves, you can harvest. Not this one. That looks like it's up on the camp. So let's get ready for the thug. Let's go and surprise him. There he goes. Go and chop the tree down. Nice pine tree. There are 2 types of wood, pine and maple. Let's have a look in the tent. See if there's anything interesting. Not in here today. Excuse me. There's been a bit of fighting around, so you can pick up the weapons, but you'll have to scrap them because they'll probably have 0 value into the camp. See some wolves. So it's an abandoned camp. Oh, we've got some grey wolves, and a skeleton, a zombie. Nice load of characters. Just choose our targets. Use our ranged. A bit because they can be coming after us next. Target. Go. Let's loot them and see what we find. Get rotting flesh. Have that one. The wolf wants to die. And to bring his friends in. They normally fight packs when they see weakness. There he goes. Goes running off now. He'll be back. He's away. Not unless he died, which he might have done. Take the animal hide. Just see what else is about. Another wolf. Let's go and have a look in the house. So look, lots of... It's a letter. Rumours persist that bone steel weapons have been unearthed by the humans, worse outlanders. All bone steel belongs to the Stayers and must be recovered. Stayers merchants are authorized to trade for any you find, even nectar. All bone steel must be returned, no delay or barter. So you might have a trading option if we find any bone steel. Got another letter. There's the news. Sometimes, yeah, pick the letters up. Concern note. I'm going to read them later. They might have some story content in them. But there's rope here. There's some books for your library. So, loads of things you can use for decoration. They normally carry a 0 value rating, so let's just take a look and just see. It's got 0 rating, but it is a book that you can sit there and read. There's quite a few books in the world. There's one character that's opened up a library. So it's obviously been round the world picking picking up all the books, and you can remake the books. There's a chest, some broken gloves, which do have a value, so take them. Let's see what we find upstairs. Now these crates you can break open, and they carry a small bit of loot. Another cabinet. Open it up. Nothing in that one. And there's a door here that goes to a balcony. And a door here. Leads into an area. Bolt of red cloth. That's going to be used for decoration, I guess. Find out later. Some buckets. The more stuff you have, of course, means you're carrying everything. Oh. Skeletons. Should be enough on him. Another skeleton. Get him. And another one. It'd be handy if we had some of the more advanced fire spells. They give rain local abilities, so you have fire around you. It'll damage a lot more character or enemies. Just have a look and just see how our fire skills are doing. Not friends. 22. So this is one of them. That's another ranged fireball, but you can pretty much cast it on yourself. It doesn't damage you. Right, we're going to have to get that. Do that later. I'll have to change the deck. So let's loot around. Come out combat. Oh, there's a wolf coming up the stairs. Just increased our bludgeoning weapons. Wands, for some reason, are classed as a bludgeoning weapon. See what we find. Nice animal hide. Just have a quick look in here. Looks like a bath area. There's another cabinet. Nothing in it. Let's have a look up the ladder. Now here we are on the roof. Have a good spy round. Another note. Notes are lovely notes. What we'll do, take it. Now they are only for scrapping. You can take bed rolls. Just put some light in. Looks like it's a grass roof. Let's go down the hatch. Then we'll go downstairs. bone's still back. Now what's this? There's a wolf there. Dog area. So now we know why it's called Blood River. Let's see if we can go over there. Another place. Have a look. Oh, zombie! Two zombies. What's the other one's on fire? Heightened awareness, which will help our focus tree. We'll gain some focus, so again gives us more focus, gets some more rotting flesh. Nothing in the sacks, these are just jars for decoration. Boxes, little storage room. There's the wolf we killed. Skin him. See what we find in him. Some more animal hide for leather. Now again you can craft it yourself or you can just sell it. The choice is yours. Let's just see. Some damage on it. Now the frost spells do make them move slower. Now the thug's not getting away, so we don't have to worry about the rain spells. Flame out. There we go. Rusty hammer. Come up combat. And we've just become over encumbered. So we don't want to take on too much more. But I'd like to have a little look around, because I did see something. Which I've not seen before. Or I've seen something similar. What's another player? Yeah. Is it Brian? Or Bran? See what's over here. Not seen one of these. I've heard about. I think they're for teleporting. It's the Isle of Storms. So I guess if we clicked on that, we would go to another area, which we'll do another video. There'll be some research first. Like it seems we're over encumbered. We shall use the strength to get ourselves out of encumbrance. Then we'll use the recall scroll to quickly teleport back to the house. Back we go. Back to Bayloon there. please do leave comments or questions in the area below or the Facebook page, and I will answer them or find out the answer and get back to you. Here we are, back at our lovely property. So I think that's where we'll finish this session, and if you have liked it, please click the like and subscribe and leave comments, and thank you very much for watching.